What's up, Internet? Welcome back to LOK Digital. In the last episode, we started taking on our space mechanic, where you can cross a space to solve words. Now, I decided in the last episode I'm going to start going back and taking on these two worlds in any level that we skipped, so that way we don't get too far behind. So this is our B mechanic only, although if we use the space mechanic, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so we have B, I have lock at the bottom. I see that maybe I could do a tlack, definitely ta. Yeah, I remember why this one was screwing me up, because there's actually a lot of options, which is actually annoying for a puzzle like this. Because it means you have to kind of start somewhere and then take it down. So this A is interesting because it means I would have to come either from a T to A, which I guess I could do. Right, if I did that. Doesn't really help me though. There's not a lot of use for that. What makes sense to me is putting B here so that way I can pull out a ta. If I did another B here... Okay, so let's use the math actually a little bit. I think I can actually do it in this one. Because despite using ta, if I did a tlack here, it would take up 6 squares. It would be the 4 of tlack plus 2. Then it would be lock. If I did a lock, it would be 3 plus 1, so that's 4. And then ta would only be taking 1 if I did that. But then I'd have B as an option, which is well, not the only option, actually. I could take lock first. If I took B then I don't have enough to work with, so then I don't do a ta. So basically, what I just stumbled to was if I did a tlack, took 6 squares, I could either do a lock, which would take 4, and then... No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. Because I have to do... Well, I don't... The thing is, I can't say I have to. I don't have to do a B, but it's here, and I should use it. I think. I want to do a tlack. Math doesn't work anymore because it's not useful enough. There's too many elements. I want X's in here. I want to be able to turn, but I don't think that's the move, actually. Well, I could do that, but what is the purpose of that? I feel like this lock is a red herring. It's so obvious that I feel like it's not used, actually. If this is not used, how do I use these letters instead? Can I get it? Can I even get a tlack out? I'm going crazy trying to figure this out, but I don't think so. Because I only have one B. Even if I put another B in, I only have one letter to work with. So I could only ever write in one letter for tlack. So that said, I can't get this T out directly. But even if I was able to cross stuff, could I be able to do in a line, which is, again, not possible. I can't hit the L, either of the L's here. If I made another L close to an A, I still couldn't do it because I can't turn. So that's garbage. I don't think I can make a tlack. Now, if I did a T in one of these spaces, I'd still have to do it and I have to turn. So tlack is out. So I should just ignore the fact that I can do a tlack. Ta is different. I can maybe do a ta. I know I can put an X here and make a ta. if I cross this and put ta here. I could also just do straight up like that, which is probably the real move here. Now, in terms of the other E, I feel like I have to do a double B. I feel like that's the right move here. So maybe I do use this lock. If I did this B, I do a B here, I do ta, or I can do ta, I'll maybe wait on that. What if I did... If I did a ta on A's, I could do that. I think that's it. So if I did ta as a lock here, ta on A's, got it. Cool. Okay, I did that one. That's one. That's one of the forgotten few down. Okay. Right. Okay. This one actually I think I can do a little bit of math. Because tlac would take that entire row, tlac would take that entire row, and then B only covers one. I'd have 2 outstanding squares. And then I'd have to get rid of the X's, which I guess could be the tlac ones also, but that would be weird. So ta is used here, I feel like. I have to get a ta out. So that means I'm not using both tlac, which is significant only because then that means I have to kind of use all the other letters in a smart way. So we have 2 B's right for our disposal. I remember putting X's here and thinking that was a good idea. I don't know if that is a good idea, but as of right now, let's see what happens. So if I did a tlac, I wonder if I could do... No, it doesn't really... The order of tlac is so... It is in order, so it makes it hard to kind of jump around, right? So I can cross the gaps, but I can't turn on this L, obviously, as we found. So it's cluing to do something like that, and then... Yeah, I really want to, like... Do I do, like, ta first? Can I do that? I don't think so. I feel like maybe with the B's, I have to make... one of those an A. Or both of them A's. Or... a T? If I did tlac, and got rid of that. No, that doesn't work. I want to get rid of L and K, obviously, but that's not easy to do. Or at least not like this. I don't know. We're gonna let it fly again. Okay. I do see some spacage, but I don't think that's gonna help me. An A to an E isn't enlightening word for me. So we have a B. We have a T to an A. We have TLA. We can maybe make a tlac if we really tried. But B is our starting, I think, here. Because there's no other good starting move. I don't have an LOK. I don't have a TLOK. A TLAK, whoops. No ta visible, just the B. Okay, so if I did B, I can only change one letter. What letter am I changing? maybe this to, if I did this to an X, I can go straight through. I can make a lock. If I did, actually, if I did an X, no, that wouldn't work entirely. If I did this to be a B, I could just make this another B. Maybe that's not a bad move just to get rid of some squares. And then if I did X like that, I could get rid of the R. I don't love that only because now I'm left with an A. So what did I do with this B? What if I did a... How did I do this before? I put in... What did I do before? I did lock and then got rid of the R, right? And then I have... I could do a ta, but then I don't have another T to work with. So I want to maybe put another T in? I wonder what happens if I do that. Oh, I could do a tlack if I did that. But then I can't get to the ta. That's good though. Hold on. How do I make that square filled in? Or if I just did... No. Damn. These puzzles. Okay, so let's go back to... Well, I'm just going to jump around a lot, I think. These puzzles are definitely hard enough that I just want to kind of constantly keep them gestating in my brain. Okay, so... We got the B down the center. Lock can't do, I don't think. Right, this is the one where... Cool, TL. If I had an X in the middle, I still couldn't do AK. I could do lock, like, in a weird, really weird way. I think this middle is an X then. So let's just keep trying some stuff. Let's do... This B is currently dead. Unless I did an E here and did that. But then again, I can't use that. Right, that's what I said in the last one, that I can't do two Bs. So that B is effectively dead. I just have to clear it out, which is not impossible. I can do a lock here. I have a second K here. And I feel like I have to do tlack, but I can't turn on that corner. So that T is going to have to work with that A. So the game of this puzzle is to get this to be ta. Which is fine, except now I have to clear out this, 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 and this. which there's not a keyword in there. So what do I have that can do that? Right, because there's enough X's in different places that I'm gonna want to do a ta. So how do I clear out the rest of the garbage? And I feel like the only way to get this T to hit this A is if I have an X in the middle. I feel like I also have to cross more gaps. I feel like I'm not crossing the gaps enough. That feels like a solid move, but I just don't know what. Oh, got it. I could do LOK, get rid of the B, then we got this. Got it. Okay. All right, we're doing well here. I like these puzzles a lot. Like, I really, really, really like them. It's just sometimes it's hard to see where I gotta go. That one was easy, though. I don't know why I didn't see that. Okay, lock. And then B, right? Okay. So on the corners with the X's, I have my two potential start words. Am I gonna want Ta to finish this out? Because that's kind of seemingly like what a lot of these puzzles are leaning into, is end with Ta to get rid of the X's. But this has so few X's that maybe not. But I don't see any other way to get rid of those letters. So Ta could be taken out here or here. I think we've said in the last time that this was more likely because this T could then start interacting with some of the other stuff here. It could go all the way up to the L, etc. So we have a B to start. I can put that anywhere, really. If I put an L there, actually, right? If I put just tlack like that, I could do something about it, but then I don't really have two squares to work with because I'm getting rid of. Well, actually, let's math this out for a second. So if I did lock, Ta. Okay, so I have one leftover. I have a leftover L. But hold on, if I did that, lock. Okay, so I still have. I have leftover squares, which means maybe I have to do another tlack? Is that possible? Because I can't turn on the A. Basically what it's setting up, if you could kind of see this bottom right corner, right? Like, it wants me to turn into the A at many. So if I did from this L to this A, I can't then turn into this K. Same thing here. If I did this, if I made this an L and turned an A into a K, I can't turn there. So I'd have to hit these A's from straight shots, but I cannot put an L there. So this could never be L-A-K. The only way that this ever... No, it doesn't work like that either. Well, the only way this ever would work is if I got rid of the OK here. But I don't have enough B's for that. I only have one B. right? To get rid of the AK, I would need... And then this A wouldn't be satisfied if I did that. If I went through all the trouble of making sure that this AK could be hit by a TLAC, then this A is unsatisfied. Except, now that I'm thinking about it, that would be a TA, right? That's a much easier TA, technically, than this one is. In a weird way. I wonder. Let's try to make this work. So if I did everything in my power to get this to be an A, to this be a functioning TLAC, that would mean I need to get that out. I'd need to make this an X. I do this to be TLAC. I could do that. Yeah, that was it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All you have to do is experiment. All right, one last one in this world, and then we'll have this one. Okay. Right, so we had the lock in the middle there. A lot of really random tiles here. Are there any other starting moves? Lock. No. Oh, no. Oh, lock, yes. Lock, yes. That's the only one, though. TLAC, there's only 2 T's. That one is not happening. And this T cannot go anywhere. And then TA, no, same thing. B, no. Okay, so lock is first. Where do I put this dead square? What would be most helpful? So how many garbage letters are there total, like fully not usable? There's a P, there's an N. There's another N, there's a D. So there's 4 total letters, and these 2 aren't connected at all. And these 2 could be connected. That could be a TLAC, P and N, if the B, or if I take the E out, I could do a TLAC there, I think. Could I ever do TLAC, though? That's the question. Because we're getting to that same argument we had in a previous one, where is that possible to make TLAC with the stuff that we have? So I can't invent more than 1 new letter at a time, because I don't have 2 active B's, right? In order to make more letters, I'd have to have 2 B's in the grid. So I could go T to T doesn't work. TLX. The X is big, because then that would mean I could go other directions, but the only other direction I can go is this way. And that's not an A yet, and there's no K visible, though I could take... If I made that an A and got rid of that E by doing some trickery, I could do it. Okay, let's see that. But now I don't know what letter to get rid of, because that's a different story. So if I did TLAK, I could also just get rid of that E. Let's see that in action. I'm going to remind myself that I have to do that move. I think that's going to be what we have to do. I could get rid of that with the TLAC. I haven't really touched this at all. I don't think that's going to be the answer. I think I need to make another lock and get rid of letters up here that I'm not going to use. Let's use B here. We put an X here. We do B like that. Put an A here. That's our TLAC. We get rid of those 2. Oh, okay. Hold on. I can get rid of that N with the first lock instead of the D, because now I can do that. I can do an A here to do tlack. I can get... Oh, well, hold on. I want to actually do this one. I can add... Ooh, do I actually... Let me put a E there. Because I can do this, this. I want to get this to be a lock, so... How do I hit this? What direction could I possibly hit this from? This one is hard for a reason. This E is interesting because how do I get it to hit? If I'm gonna get it through this X, there's no direction I can cross from. This would have to be a B, which, as we've kind of decided, I don't think that's gonna be a B. I think that's gonna be an A. I could go this way and take this L. How many E's do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, and then I have 1, 2, 3 B's. Okay, it does match. I think the N is the right move here. If I did this... Oh, if I get rid of the D here, I could do BXE, which is crazy, but I could do it. There's a lot of steps to this. Let's try to just get all the B's out. Did I just fuck myself? I think I did. And then... Oh, it's interesting because it's simultaneously I want to get both of these out. Because I can't get this B out to this E if I don't take that D, but if I don't do the N, I can't do the top part. So I think the N is the important one here right now. Although actually, I feel like lock for now. Maybe it should take the L because then I can just do this. No, because then I can't. No, it doesn't work. Because I also want to get rid of... Yeah, I think I should stay the course a little bit. It's tough. This one's tough because it's hard to see what they really, really want, but I'm gonna just do this as I have it. That feels really good to me. I want to get a lockout, but it's hard. It's not going to be possible to get lock done until I get... Yeah, hold on. So this should be an X. I should use this B. Hold on. Lock to D. B to X. X to A. Tlack PN. The problem with that move is it actually doesn't help me do anything to start, right? Like that doesn't actually clear anything out for the next move. So I'm curious whether I should do that right away. I don't know. I think that might be what's screwing me up, but I'm gonna just keep going. Yeah, hold on. So if I did, instead of putting the A there, if I put it... No, but I still have to get rid of these letters. Oh, wait, hold on. If I just... no, that doesn't work either. Why? Why does this not work? Why does nothing work here? I want to get rid of one of these two letters, but how do I make this work? I'm probably just thinking too narrowly, but it's so specific. Like, I figured out so specific ways of doing this puzzle that, like, little steps that it almost feels like it has to work that way. I wanted to see this again. What do I have left? If I had LOK, took a letter, and then I'd have ta. So hold on. If I did LOK and a B, I would be taking how many squares? So LOK is LOK is 4 plus B is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then ta. And then ta would be taking 6 x's. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I mean, that would work. I just have to figure out the right order. And like which actual directions am I taking here? I feel like I have to take the N. I don't know. What prevents me from... If I got this L, this LOK is going to be second. This L to O to K. So I'd have to get rid of this before... Right, because there's no other path for it. It would have to be L once this E is gone, O to K. So I'll have to get rid of the D first. And then X here. I just can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of the E. Like, it's one or the other, but I can't do both. Right, because I can't, there's no way for me to do this, and then... If I take the D out, I can't take this B out to hit another B. Now we're stuck because I can't get this B out. I'd have to go up and I can't go up. This is a really frustrating one. I don't really know why. All right, we're going back. Let's go to other frustrating ones. Right, so this one is, you could see all the words. You see B, you could see LOK, and you could see TLAC. But if I did TLAC here and took 2 letters, did LOK and took 4, I still wouldn't have enough to take, B wouldn't be able to take it alone. So this is not as obvious as it looks. There's only one B though, so I can only ever change one letter. Theoretically, I'm thinking we're going to need to do a ta here, but if I do that, I feel like we're going to have problems. Because if I just did a ta and didn't have a TLAC, which is taking up basically half the grid. If I did TLAC right now, took up half the grid. Like that's getting me to a number that I can clear out. But if I don't have tlac, if I just, whatever, get rid of this, change the letter to an X. If I did ta right now, I have no way to get rid of everything. So, what's our solution? This is a purely theoretical one, I feel like. It's how do you get more letters to be disappeared? It's all about what do I change the letter with B for? Can I add a T and an A? I don't think so. If I did something weird like this. Wow, that does work. I can't believe that. That's weird. Wait, hold on. Math-wise, I can't like fully understand why that works. So hold on. So if I did lock like that, oh no, sorry. I do B, I add an O. So now I'm essentially making a second lock. Right now I could take another square. I do another lock. So I do 2 locks. So that's 8 squares I took, plus the B. And now it's just ta, and I get rid of the rest of the X's. Yeah, that makes sense. That's funny, just like that one I felt was more reasonable than some of the other ones that we've seen this episode. Okay. This one is wild. did I even look at this one? I don't think I fully gave this actually a full shot. There's so many blanks in this. Oh, you know what I did? I definitely did, because I remember the shape of this a little bit. Okay, so B is the first one. There's no other option. There's a lot of things I could do here, but not a lot of good things that are very clear. So obviously I can put an E next to basically any B that I have, or an X here could get me to E thing. The problem is kind of what we've been saying in these B keyword episodes is that there's only one B I can actually write at a time here. So either I have to find a way to make 2 B's writable at the same time. So for example, if for some reason I was able to make this so this was an X and then an E at the same time, I could add the number of letters I can write in. But as of right now, for example, if I did an L here, the chain stops. I can't do another B. All these other E's and B's are dead. So I kind of have to write in a way that's making this possible to clear out. Now, actually, now that I look at it, no, because that... I see T's. T's are interesting because that means I could add an A in and do a ta. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to have to write in at least 2 letters, I think. And if I take this B, which I feel like I have to, this B is nearly dead if I don't find another way to connect it to an E. I could do an X here at some point, maybe not right away, although I could just do that. If I did like an L in that, I could take the P, go to the B like that. I think the goal would be to taw out the remainder of these. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, but the X makes that tough, actually, now that I think about it. Because if I put an X there, it means I have to get rid of it, which is not the best. If I still did that, though, if I still did a lock, right? No, there's no way for me to put an L there and get take away one square and get a B. Without turning, but I don't have a turn. Yeah, I want to try to avoid, if possible, but I also just wonder if I do something like this. Right, well, no, I can't do that because then I get rid of every option of B I can use, but something like that where I just at some point put in the A and I can just clear and connect the board. Obviously, I'm going to have to do a lock at least once, I think, because I have to do the P there, which means I almost feel like I have to do an X. But I don't know. How many? 3 E's, 4 E's, 4 B's. So if I'm not trying to fuck things up and change the balance of it, which I really would like to not, I have to connect the existing E's to the existing B's. So which B goes to what E? That's the main question we got to answer right now. This B is the most interesting one in my opinion because it's like so far away from everything else that I'm curious to know which one does the game want me to connect this to? If I had an X here and I did 2 TAs, I think I could still do the remaining blanks and the X, but that could be the only thing. Everything else would have to be done. Yeah, because if I put an X here, it works 2 ways. I could do the B here and put an L here. Get rid of the P. That's such a clean move that I feel like it has to be the thing. This is the part where it starts to get tough. I could do another X. Yeah, wait, but that's it, isn't it? I thought I got nearly that far the last time. Okay. 2 more, and they're the easier ones. I did the hard ones before I did all the easy ones. Okay. How are we doing on the game in general, right? We have the 4... Yeah, we're about... I feel like we're halfway through, right? Just based on the way the world map looks and all that. Okay. Those 2 should be so easy. They should be so easy. It's funny. It feels like I'm taking an eternity to solve some of these, but in fact, it's probably only a couple minutes. It's probably par for the course for most of these puzzle games that I've played so far. Yeah, this one is interesting because I don't know numbers-wise. if I was to just do tlack, right, we said that it would be 6 and 6. B would not be able to take the rest of them. It would be dead. I could do... Oh, wait. I wonder if I can do a lock. If I made one of them a lock, how does that change it? If I did a tlack with +2, a lock would be 4. B would be taken, and then Ta would have to take the X's. That wouldn't work. I don't think I'm looking for a lock here, although that would be an interesting thing. It'd be interesting if I didn't have to do tlack at all. Is that possible? Is it possible to make everything else a Ta? If I did 3 Tas and just got rid of every other letter. Yeah, that is the answer. Okay, god damn it. I should have done that before. Alright, one more in this world, and then I think I'm gonna call it at this. I've only this one. Oh, I have 2 puzzles left. Okay. Let's do this easy one. At least I'll feel good if I can get this one. Okay, Ta is visible here. A couple of versions of B. 2 E's, only one B, but I have a feeling we're gonna put a B probably here to make a B chain. This one's really weird to look at. I don't know why. It's tripping me up. The age-old question, is there tlack in this one? I am not super confident in that. I'm not sure. Let's get rid of all the garbage ones. I definitely want a Ta, because we have 3 X's here. We want a lock, I feel like. But if we lock, I'm not going to be able to tlack. the vocabulary that we're gaining at the end of this game is a very weird, alien, insane thing. If I just put an X here and locked it up here. Yeah, this doesn't work. The only one B is really tough. It makes things really complicated. Because there's so many things you could put in, obviously. And there's actually, in this puzzle specifically, there's so many letters I should use. I want to have a T. I want to make 2 Tas. I want to have another K. I want to have a B so I can make the keyword. Right, that to me seems like the right move, but it very well doesn't have to be. Maybe this is a... No, but then I lose my... Jesus Christ. If I did... This is a weird move, but if I did this... Right, I can't turn on the L. Oh my god, why is that close, though? Hold on. What did I do? I got rid of the blanks? I don't think actually that matters. How could I achieve the same thing? But what did I do? I did Ta here, took away the blanks, did a lock to the Ta, and I just had a leftover E. Oh, what if I just did a to the T, then did this, then did lock, got rid of that, we got it. Got it! Only a little bit of experimentation was needed. Okay. So B, and then we do a ta, and then we get rid of the B. Yes! Oh, I haven't seen this screen in a little bit. Wow. Okay, world completed. All right. I think I'm going to call it here. I know we have this one left. I think I might start with that in the next episode, or I know I'll come back to it, but I do want to get a new mechanic in here. It's been a minute. I'm going to do that in the next episode, but I appreciate you sitting with the and working through it. We chugged right along, just like that train just arriving at the station. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more episodes. We're closing out the year really strong, so I'm very proud of all the stuff we did this year. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.